just make sure you're dreaming, guys. Like, we gotta dream. We gotta do something. We gotta think outside the box. We gotta get going. There's so much beauty out here. Look at all this beauty out here, man. Look at all that beauty, right? There's so much going on in the world. So much greatness. So what's your version of greatness, right?
Cause I need you right. Tell her, baby, don't be late. Cause I need you right. Tell her, like, don't lose Daisy. Cause I need you right. Baby, don't be late. Tell her, like, don't be late. Tell her, like, don't be late. Cause I need you right. Tell her, baby, don't be late. Cause I need you right. Tell her, like, don't lose Daisy. Cause I need you right. Baby, don't be late. Tell her, like, don't be late. Tell her, like, tell her, like.
All right, we are back. So we are going to start our drive. But before we do, just wanted to kind of, like I said, just talk to you guys really quick and kind of set up the framework of what we're going to do. So we went over the objective of dreaming. Now we're going to do our drive. I'm going to show some nice B-roll of the houses and whatnot, but really I want you to understand the message, right? So the message for me is more so me visualizing a hedge of protection over my family, security, a sense of love, compassion, understanding, education, all these different things. And that's the main things I want to highlight when dreaming, as far as when you're dreaming about your family, about being a husband, all these different things. And this is my version of it. So let's start. All right, let's start. So I want to talk about how I was raised. So when I was raised, every Saturday or every weekend or every, like I said, every month or every Saturday, once a weekend or something like that, my family would, my mother and stepdad would wake us up early, and we would go house hunting. So what is house hunting? So we would go to open houses and visualize and dream about the house. That's what my mother and my stepdad would do. They would visualize and dream the houses that they would want to get to, because they knew that the house that they were in now was their starter home. It was their beginning. It wasn't going to be where they're going to retire. So what they would do is they would actively go out and dream. And this is how this was birthed within me. Then also too, it's just teaching me and my brother how to dream. Even though you may not have something going for yourself right now, or you don't have what you want right now, doesn't mean you can't work towards it. So that was the overall objective and purpose of why my stepdad and my mother did that. Because like I said, it helped them just understand and build towards where they wanted to go, right? So that's how I was raised. So this is where this is the DNA of the dreaming series, right? Also too, it's important to highlight, okay? Just because I'm showing you guys nice stuff doesn't mean dreaming is materialistic. Your dream should lead to material. No, that's not what I mean. So let's clarify that. Let's edify that together. So what I'm meaning by dreaming is, for me, I think about dreaming as the amount of value you put in, right? The value you put in, usually, not all the time, but usually, that's how much money you have generated for yourself. So people that create a lot of value have a lot of money, but it's not about the money, right? It's about the journey. It's about the voyage. It's about what you learn about your character. And that's what's important to me about dreaming is, what was my character from the start of this thing to now to this point? Do I enjoy what I see in the mirror, right? And that's what it really should be about. Do you enjoy what you see in the mirror? If the answer is no, then let's get to dreaming. Let's get to work, right? Because I don't want you to dream too big where it's not realistic and you're in limbo mode and you don't know what's going on, right? You're living somebody else's dream. That's what I talked about in the last video. So when I stop and I look at these houses and I'm visualizing the comfort, I'm visualizing the hedge of protection, I'm visualizing where I want to go. That's what I see when I see these houses. I see me pulling up in the Porsche, and my daughter's coming out, my son's coming out to greet me. They're telling me about their day, all these different things. Wife cooked food. All the negatives that's happening in the world just go away when I go home. And that's what I see That's the importance why I like to dream like this and do these type of things, right? To see where I'm going. And that's where I like dreaming and seeing these houses, because it's showing me, okay, just because we're here don't mean we're going to stay here too long. So let's really hone in on this particular house, because this particular house is what a lot of what I see and where I want to go. So I see me, let's just stop for a second, let's visualize. So I see me pulling up in the Porsche, right? Pulling up in the driveway, right? My kids' laughter, right? That's where I'm gonna park my Porsche, in that garage over there, right? I had a tough day, but my kids come out and make my day better. I'm hugging them, I'm asking them about their day, what's going on, what's new with them. I tell them, I ask them, where's your mother? All these different things. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just releasing from the day and just understanding where I want to go. That was definitely an interesting commercial break. Like I said, I just saw those kids in the neighborhood, and they stopped me. They asked me what I'm doing YouTube, and just, like I said, created some content, getting them. How we doing, guys? Yeah, so that's why I'm doing this YouTube thing. Is uplifting, because I just had, I saw the kids was in the neighborhood. They had the electric bikes and they were doing wheelies, and they stopped. They were like, "What are you doing?" And I'm just like, "Well, I got a YouTube channel and just starting out and everything like that. And I'm doing my series right now." So then that's when it turned into me filming them, as you see in the clip. Me filming them doing their content, or their wheelies and everything like that. And I'm gonna shout them out and everything like that. So beautiful Porsche. So yeah, man, this is the beautiful thing. This is what I enjoy. This is what I wanted to do. Get into the YouTube game content creation space, because you never know what it's gonna throw at you, and there's so many people doing content creation that stuff like this is gonna happen. So just a real beautiful thing. But let's get back to the series. So like I said, me doing the series, being stopped by the kids, and they wanted to be in the content. I ended up filming them some content for their TikToks and everything. That's the beauty of all this stuff. Everybody, we're all trying to make it out together. So why not help? Why not lend a hand, right? That's what I want this to be. Teachable moments like that. And the other man, Gavin, the young man, Gavin, he told me that he ended up expanding, that he got a job, his first job. He's working at a poke bowl place on Siesta Key and all these different stuff. And like I said, there's greatness going on. And that wouldn't have happened if I stayed inside, and, the chain of events happened the way it happened. So I'm just very blessed and excited I can do this content, and you guys are watching it and finding some type of value. So make sure you go out and start dreaming, right? Start dreaming. Dreaming doesn't have to just, be this thing of stuff. No, like, ask your heart, what's going on? What do you want out of this life? You have to define what you guys want out of this life, guys, right? For me, is to be a father and a husband at some point when on God's timing. So what's your dream? And then we're gonna end it like that. So yeah, man, if you found some value, like, comment, subscribe, comment your dream. I just want to hear from you guys. How can I support you guys? That's what it's all about, right? It's about supporting. It's about uplifting. It's about community. And that's what I want Zan's 340 to be about. All these different things that I named. So yeah, dog, that's it. Stay tuned to the next video. We're going to be talking about oil, because I've got my oil changed at Valvoline, Jiffy Lube, BMW, and another third-party thing in my cars. My car's fine. So we're going to talk about that next video, but I wanted to do the part 2 to the dreaming series, because I think that takes a little bit more priority for me right now. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you next time. And remember, let's dream.